Today I'll be testing this SIM card that has 50 gigabytes of data plan. It costs €4 per month. We will try it on this Reolink camera that doesn't need any electricity and it doesn't need Wi-Fi. It's powered by a solar panel. It has a 21 watt-hour battery that lasts for several days. It's waterproof, records in 4K with motion detection, offers both color and infrared night vision. It's super easy to install anywhere and supports microSD cards for local recording. This is the Reolink Go PT Ultra, and inside the package we'll find, besides the camera of course, all the accessories that we need for the installation. If you opt, like myself, to use the solar panel, then besides the solar panel also the accessories for mounting. It comes with a 4G SIM card, which is really easy to insert. We just need to rotate the camera lens and pop it in. Now, taking it out, it's a bit trickier and I had to use a pen to push it, or even better, a tweezer. That was a lot easier. Now, once the card is inserted, we just need to open the app and add the camera. This SIM will give us 100 megabytes to test, and from there you can choose Reolink data plan, which will start at €4. But in this particular case, we are going to use this SIM card, which costs €4 per month with 50 gigabytes. But this will depend on where you are located. In my particular case, I'm located in Portugal, and this is the best price that we have for a data plan. First, I did install here on the pool area on a wooden pergola, and it was really simple. Just screw it in and that's it. I usually test out some cameras right over there. But later on, I did move into the front yard and mount it on a proper wall. That's perfect for testing also some cameras. Now, once I decided the spot, I just marked the holes, 2 for the camera, 3 for the solar panel. That's it. A couple of wall plugs and a few taps here with the hammer, screw it in, and it's done. Just a few minutes. I did place in the solar panel slightly to the right so that the camera top screw would be accessible. Otherwise, it might be a bit trickier. And if we take a look here at this setup, now here is very close, but we have this screw here, which is the one that will be securing the camera. I can put here the tool and rotate, but it's not as easy as if I put the solar panel a bit to the right or a bit to the left, which was what I did upstairs. And even if we want to mount it other ways, there's a lot of cables. So if we want, we can also hide the solar panel somewhere on another wall or another space and leave the camera completely open, just the camera by itself, and then we will see only the wire. There are a lot of options to mount it. Here's an option that I just did for this video, and you can see how close they are. So it's not impossible to put them really close together, but well, image quality is impressive, especially if we are talking about a camera that has a data plan. And this might be a great thing, but at the same time a disadvantage, which I will show you in just a few moments. Now, I did test out and did a few recordings. 4K, great image quality during the day or even during the night. It's almost on par with Wi-Fi connected power supply cameras. There's a slight difference in the sharpness, but nothing special. Overall, it's really, really good. At night, it supports both color and infrared night vision. We can manually choose one or another, or use the smart mode where it will switch automatically. And when you see the video changing modes, that's the smart mode in action. It detects movement and turning on the spotlight and switching to color, but it's also capable of working without turning the light on. And when it detects proximity, and now I just blind it so it thinks that it's dark and has movement, so it did turn on the front LEDs, which are quite capable. So there are a lot of options that we can use. I prefer to use the smart mode because it will use the infrared, which is a mode that I enjoy, and then when we are closer it will use the colored mode, which is great. The downside is the image quality is really great, but it will use a lot of data. So if we want to save data, I would suggest to select the low image quality, and we will have a lower quality stream. And for example, the Reolink card comes with 100 megabytes, and in 2 days I was able to deplete it. And it wasn't 2 days intensively, it was only 2 moments on each of those days, recording some footages and it was gone. But if we want for 4 years or so, we will have a 1 gigabyte of data plan, and we can go up to 70 euros for 20 gigabytes, which is a bit expensive, especially when I compare with this service that we have here in Portugal, 4 euros for 50 gigabytes, and I will be more than fine. Now, the videos are stored on the microSD. It comes with a 32 gigabyte microSD, but it supports up to 128 gigs. One thing to have in mind, when it's recording footages to the microSD, either with motion or if we select the time lapse, that will not spend our data plan. We will only use data when we open the app and when we are watching images, either live image or recorded image. That's the only moments that we will be spending our data plan. But with 50 gigabytes, more than fine. And I would say that for the 1 gigabyte data plan from Reolink, which is the cheapest one, with 1 gigabyte we will be more than fine if we only use it occasionally. And I would say that I can prepare this camera to have the motion detection, to send me notifications if it detects a person. So I only need to open the app when I receive those notifications. And you can check out the Reolink plans, or if you have a card such as this or similar with a good data plan and a good price, then that might be just a better option. There's also the option for the Reolink cloud service, 4 euros per month or 40 per year, so we don't have to worry about the micro SD cards. And there's a really cool feature, which is the time-lapse feature. In addition to motion detection recording, we can also create speed-up clips lasting minutes, hours, or even days. I was curious, so I went to the end. It can record up to 830 days, which is pretty cool. I've seen this in other Reolink models, and this is no exception. Now, the app is familiar to us. It's simple to use. We will see our connected cameras, manage them, view recorded footage, and explore a lot of options and features, including the PTZ joystick controls. It is a waterproof camera built for the outdoor use, whether in rain or sun. It feels really solid and well made. And one of the things that I enjoy is to compare with my oldest camera, which is the Argus PT. It has 6 years. And actually the spot where I did mount this one is where I'm going to put the Argus PT camera, which only has one downside. It's not compatible with the Home Hub Pro, which is right over there. But in terms of durability, 6 years, and we can see that it's a bit yellow because of the sun that it gets and a lot of rain, but that gives me confidence, because if 6 years ago Reolink built cameras that would last for more than 6 years, and I'm curious to see how long that camera will last for, 10 years, 15, 10 months, I don't know. But right now the cameras that Reolink is producing are better in terms of image, but also better in terms of build quality. So if you want to follow up in terms of durability of these cameras, I'm keeping one for more than 6 years outside, and I will keep on using it. I will keep on sharing here with you the status of that particular camera, and we will also be testing these right over here. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget that usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.